Like you just go to work, just
Yeah, basically. Well, so like the first like, few hours or so, I like do the clerical work, you know, and then after, that's when I deal with the youth of America, the youth. But yeah, no, that's basically what I got going
what
on.
school do you work at?
It's in Bushwick. I don't really know if but
You know, then what's the name?
it's Philippa Schuyler.
Philippa Schuyler.
It's just
Scott J. All right.
middle
So,
school. That's all.
how much of a walk is it for you?
Not very far. Like a 20-minute walk. But
Uh,
that's not far for me, but for some people it is. Like
no, for some people, that's like that's a fuck you walk. I'm not.
I
Walk.
know. I don't know. I'm not that lazy. I'm not lazy. I don't want to say that, but like I enjoy walking. That's what I would say.
All right.
You know.
Cool. How you been before we start?
Not bad. Not bad. I'm chilling. Nothing much has changed. I applied to this one writers guild initiative thing, and what's it called? Because Victoria posted it in one of like the film things, but I didn't get in, so that's fine. It's to be expected. I like what's it called? I like made it past like I made it high up. They said because like the first email they sent, they're like, oh, we're still considering and you're still in the thing. So I was like, oh, that's not bad, but I didn't make the final cut, which is fine. I'm used to it. So
What did you apply with?
my senior projects, I just applied it and then I answered all the questions about like it's like a diversity kind of thing, you know what I mean? So I was like, shot my shot. But there will be more. Not too
When you
long.
submitted the senior project, because your senior project was a TV show.
Yeah.
What did you
There's a
submit all
there's a
the
TV
episodes?
writers thing.
Did you submit all the episodes or just the pilot?
Just the pilots, but they only read the first like 5 pages because but that's fine. I don't really. It's okay.
Well, I don't know how you get a good. I mean, well, yeah, because
A good
in your
grasp. I mean,
real screenwriting world of screenwriting people,
exactly.
well, that's a little normal. Like David Lindelof of Lost and Leftovers and Watchmen said that
hmm
he reads the first 15 pages when he's looking for new writers for his show. Well, he
Yeah.
did that for Watchmen, and if he likes it, he'll read more, but that's all he needs to read. But 5 minutes is like too, I think that's too short. I think 15's good, but 5 is a little unfair.
I don't know, man. It's like, yeah, but it's just like, uh, it wasn't. I feel like it's multiple things though. It wasn't really. I don't know. Yeah, like you said, like I don't know how you get like a grasp for like five pages, but like, this is. It's like I'm not like upset about it or anything. You know what I mean? That's just kind of like how it goes. Yeah.
Yeah, and especially like something as short because yours was what? It was a how long was the pilot?
Maybe it was around. I think the pilot ended up being like 40 pages, which is like a little longer, but they said anywhere from like 25 to like 45 pages for like a comic. So I was like, all right, fine.
I mean, for the show you were doing, well, yeah, that's the weird thing from what I remember of the show, which is I think is quite a bit.
But
Uh, that was the show's designed to be a 22.
but
Well, yeah, it's one of the it's semi sitcomish. The Wi-Fi. Oh, here we go.
just keep up.
Here you cut out for a little bit.
Hmm?
You cut out for a little bit.
What happened?
Your
Yeah,
Wi-Fi.
no. You said the show's designed to be what?
It's either 22 minutes or 30 minutes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Oh,
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, exactly, including commercials. But it's another one. But it's fine. What about you? How have you been?
I've
Can you
been
hear me?
good. We'll get one of that later. But no, I've been good. School, so. Oh, There we go.
Wait, I didn't catch that. Can you say it again? You've been good. What?
What's it called? I've been no good. Just school. That's all.
Just school stuff. How are the middle? How are your kids?
Middle school
Hmm.
is it's a little too wild for my taste. I'd be able to do it,
Mm-hmm.
but
It is
just a
wild.
little, huh?
It is wild. Yeah.
It's like the reason is that I notice it's just it's like they literally just don't know the rules. It's not malicious. They just literally
No, I know. That's
like
exactly
don't
it.
run in the hallway. Don't touch the
No,
other
but they're gonna
student.
do it.
So, but in high school they get it more. It's like they just know what's up.
Mm-hmm. High school is what you did high school too.
I did high school and middle school, and high school is definitely I gotta just know what's
You
up. It's
prefer high
like,
school?
huh?
You prefer high school? You'd say.
Yeah. Again, they're not perfect kids, they're still rowdy, but there's a
Mm-hmm.
majority of them where it's like, yeah, they get it. Like in middle school, there's just some so weird about
Mm-hmm.
the age. It's
I don't
like
know.
you're a kid, but you know. Um,
I know that feel. That's exactly how I feel.
it's like you have the mind, like you're only 2 years removed from fucking 10 years old or 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is a big baby, just big baby,
Do they
baby,
take each
baby.
other's phones?
Huh?
Do they take each other's phones and then run around?
Thankfully, not as bad as that, but stuff like that.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's what happens. They take each other. Do they hate each other? Do they like play fight?
They play fight a lot. Yeah,
Yeah. Right. They always like hit each other, and then one person
because
gets.
they just don't know that's not public decorum yet. That's
Yeah.
fine,
Exactly.
but they just don't know.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Like
Oh,
they
no.
don't know it. Like they don't know like quantum physics. They just don't know.
They don't understand.
They don't
Well, no,
understand
I
it. They don't
think
get it.
no. I think it's just that they act. They're so impulsive. That's what it is. They
They're
just act
yeah.
solely on impulse and not like repercussions or like I don't know. So
It's like a
it's,
part of their brain that is either repercussions or just social decorum. Just
hmm,
not there. Which is
I
fine.
don't,
It's again, it's not there in a way where it's almost unfair to expect it to be there for
hmm,
the age.
exactly. I don't know. It's whatever. But they'll live, they'll learn, they'll make mistakes, and that's just how it is.
Yep.
You know. So,
Um. But yeah, not much else. I got cut off because the fucking your Wi-Fi sucks.
I know.
Well,
Sorry.
yeah. Just the final thing on. I'm surprised Lucifer was or Junior, which name did you end up going with?
Yeah, that is.
Junior.
Junior. That's what it was.
It came out to 40 because it's either it's because it's usually
Well,
it's
just the
like
first episode, and then the because sometimes the first episode of like a show is like a little longer than the rest, so I
right.
figured that's what it was.
It's like Netflix. They let it go to 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Network they do just 22 minutes. Same way.
22 minutes. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah,
Which
but
would you rather do? Do you like?
uh, I like how like the streaming services they like you can kind of like have any limit on your show. It could be longer
Yeah,
or shorter, so I don't really care. But I guess I do. I guess it maybe like 30 minutes, I suppose.
because you get another act. That's why it's important.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't
It's
know.
like literally. It doesn't seem like a big deal until it's like again it's a whole. You just got
Hmm.
another act with 8 minutes. It's literally that's huge.
Yeah.
Uh,
No.
because I think TV. I forget how many. Well, I mean, yeah, the acts are. I think they're every 5 minutes
Hmm.
in TV. That's each act, or 7 minutes maybe.
Every 5 minutes, you said?
Maybe 5 to 7.
5 to 7. Okay.
Again, because they just know. Yeah, well, yeah, because it's all my Friends, South Park, SpongeBob. SpongeBob
Mm-hmm.
doesn't count because that's 11 minutes actually.
South Park. Wait, which one?
South Park is
Is 11 minutes.
22. Friends is 22.
Mm-hmm.
Seinfeld's 22,
Yeah.
but it's not. Yeah, my big four of that. It's SpongeBob, South Park,
SpongeBob is 11 minutes. That's what you said. Sorry.
and
Mm-hmm.
Friends and Drake and fucking Drake and Josh. The
Mm-hmm.
last three are all 22 minutes. Seinfeld's 22 minutes. Office is 22 minutes.
Yeah.
But if it's 30 now, it's like it's another act. It's another 7 minutes.
Another act, yeah, exactly.
So it's a little more. It's just more, which
Just
could be
war,
good.
you
It could
said?
be bad. It's
More.
literally just more content, more time to just do the
Mhm.
show. So that also mean like maybe the acts could also get bigger as well. It doesn't have to mean that you know now you
Mhm.
could have 10-minute acts instead of 7. Well, anyway, the time has come, Jared. Usually do this a lot longer, but
No,
I'm
no.
right.
Let's see.
Again, we're gonna do our by far our least ambitious thing. It's just we're gonna do a 10-minute short film.
Word.
We're gonna brainstorm because our last episode was a well, it was a 5 season or 7 season or just one of those long crime shows.
Mm-hmm.
Though we were just gonna do the pilot, which we will still do probably next episode. But I was in the mood the past week or two, which is like let's do the thing I told you, which I'll repeat on air. It's just
Mm-hmm.
I think comedy is probably the most natural thing I'm good at. Like just
Yeah,
naturally, just off the
just
top. Like
naturally, you don't have to. You feel like you don't have to. Um, not tr- You just feel like you don't have to expend yourself like too much.
yeah,
Expand yourself.
that I could read it like I could when it's done and I read it back, I
Mm-hmm.
don't like cringe as I do with I guess more serious things. Well, yeah, like a lot of this like I feel like like again I love sci-fi. Like a movie like Arrival or like Blade Runner
Yeah.
or
Okay.
Moon or just all the stuff in the Blade, so on and so forth. I love movies like that, but I feel like if I tried to write it and I
Mm-hmm.
read it back, I would go, "Oh, this is
Hmm.
pity."
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's hard, especially with movies like that. Like especially Blade Runner. There's like a whole lot of world building involved and stuff like that. Was
Yeah,
Blade Runner a
I think
book?
it's huh?
First? Was Blade Runner a book first?
Yeah, Philip K. Dick actually.
All right. Okay. I didn't know that.
It was it was how I what do electric sheep dream of? I'm too fucking lazy to look it up right now.
Mm-hmm.
What do do electric sheep dream? All right, do androids dream of electric sheep? I think actually.
Android. What?
Do androids dream of sheep? Yeah, the androids dream of electric sheep. And by the way, the book is very different from like unusually so for book adaptations. It's not like, oh, they changed the book totally.
Hmm.
It's still the same plot. Like, no, it's literally basically a different book. It's more like Blade Runner is more inspired by the book more than it adapts it.
Okay. Okay. Word.
So
I saw 2040 what? 2045?
2049, and that's original. That's just
249.
literally
Yeah, no, I saw it for the first time a few weeks ago.
really. What'd you think? Okay. What'd you
I don't
think?
know. I like the first one is like I already thought the first one was just like okay. Like I thought it was kind of
Right.
I know. I know Leo likes that movie. Oh, who I ran into yesterday actually. I saw Leo yesterday. Apparently.
Yeah.
Yes, it was
You
very
ran into
random.
him, or you saw him?
I ran into him. Like we both saw like I was coming out of an open mic and then like I had pizza and he saw me and I opened his eyes and I was like we talked for like a little bit. It was nice. What's it called? He was eating a banh mi. I was like,
Was he with
what
his
do you have?
girlfriend?
Huh?
Was he with his girlfriend or no?
No, he was just chilling.
Bushwick? Where was it? Brooklyn or?
It was in Brooklyn.
I think he
Mhm.
lives in Brooklyn.
Yeah, he does. He does. He doesn't live very far from like he lives around like Artichoke and stuff like that. So
Okay.
not bad. But
So
I mentioned the other bit because he really likes Blade Runner. But I saw the new one and I felt the same way. I mean, visually it was very stunning. I really enjoyed it. But like I don't know. Other than that, I don't know. I don't really know how like it was alright. I don't know. I don't know if you feel similar. You probably don't.
I will get its own discussion, which we'll probably get into.
Mhm.
I totally could. We might return to it. Really quickly, Blade Runner 2049.
Hmm.
One of my favorite movies ever made.
Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah, I'll get in that later. Why? I talked
Okay.
actually. I talked about it on a side podcast. It's like it
Yeah,
felt like the movie I've been waiting to see my whole life. Like the
really.
way
When
it
did the movie
does.
come out though?
Huh?
When did it come out?
4.5 years ago. Like
4 years?
wow, dude.
4 years ago?
4.5 years
Four
ago.
and a half years ago. Wow. Okay. So, right. Yeah. Visually, I really enjoy it, but then I don't know the whole thing with
We'll
the
talk about why later.
mhm.
I think we will. We might return to it.
Okay.
Uh, just so we can get to the writing first.
Hmm.
And Blade Runner, it grew on me. And yeah, a lot of it is the world building, just
Yeah.
because of it's just such an interesting world. You know, even the story is like it's weird. It's more like a visual. I mean, the term used is visual tone poem. That was used
Visual
for
tone poem, you said?
yeah, it's used for 2001: Space Odyssey. That's used for
So
uh,
just like mostly very like highly focused on visuals.
and that's why you're watching. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but I mean, I
more
get
than
that
it.
because I really did think it was visually like very stunning.
Yeah, so
You know what I'm
that's
saying? Like I thought I did enjoy that aspect of it.
that's
But I
what
remember
you
you
pick
said
up
that
on.
you think that like that takes away from it, but sometimes it's just like a lot of it is all substance.
That's the question of the day, isn't it? Is it just styled? I would say Blade Runner. At least the second one, not so much, but the first one is definitely an exercise. I think in style.
Exercise and style.
Yeah, where it's like I mean, there's a lot of substance to it, but it's very stylized. It's very
Hmm.
in a great way,
Well,
but
I think that's what you said about like cyberpunk. You know what I mean?
in general, well, yeah, in
I
the
do
way back,
appreciate that aesthetic
well,
though.
genre, yeah, so genre stuff in general is stylized. That's sort of the whole point. Like you'll
Mhm.
let people like genre stuff because the aesthetics is just for whatever reason it captivates them. Spider Man,
For whatever reason, what now?
it captivates them.
Oh
It's like
yeah, no.
it's
Well, I
just
don't know. It's just like if you have the means to kind of just like transport, like really visually, just like transport somebody to like a different world, and bang, you know.
yeah, and that goes into like if you want to analyze it, I guess it's natural. It's the same reason like
Hmm.
people hike Mount Everest or go to the
Yeah.
Cancun or it's just there's some about going to a different place or they go to Rome or they go to like you do like you went to China like being in a
It is,
different
yeah.
place just there's some very natural human about it so
Hmm.
it
Yeah,
makes sense that that'll transfer to fiction as well.
hmm.
Like well if you want to go to China why don't we go to like Blade Runner world or
Blade Runner world,
Spider-Man world or
cyberpunk.
Star Wars world or the birder. We'll talk about the Blade because it goes into basically. I like doing those discussions by going, "What movies do you like?" and then comparing the movies you like to Blade Runner because chances are they're very fucking different movies doing very different things with very
Blade
different
Runner
stories.
and what? I'm sorry.
Blade, like, all right, so name a movie you really love off the top of your head.
Black Swan was really good.
Damn, because Black Swan's kind of close in tone to
The Blade Runner, yeah.
damn.
I just remember like watching that with Andy like a while ago, and then
Right.
being like, "Wow, I did not." It's not that I wasn't expecting to enjoy that movie as much as I did. Like I heard it was a great movie, but then I like finished it and I was like, "That was great. That was really great."
Yeah, that's a um it's technically a horror movie, but I think it's more of a drama than a horror
Mhm.
movie.
But it was filmed at Purchase.
Yeah,
Parts
that's
of it were.
that's Purchase big claim to fucking fame. Fucking
Exactly.
dorks.
No, if there's a few more.
I'm
Like,
kidding.
you
I
know.
kidding. Yeah, Darren Aronofsky, actually. And apparently it is his best movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Uh, oh.
Um no, I'm reading about him now.
Mhm.
Would you ever see yourself writing a movie like that though? Like Wax?
I don't know. People change. You know what I mean? Maybe.
Right
No,
now, would you?
right
Probably
now, I
not.
don't know. I genuinely do not know. I don't think so, though. If I'm being entirely honest, but.
Right.
I think it would be dope though. You know.
Yeah, it would be. Well, look, bro, that's on our list of genre. I guess to tease what's coming. Yeah, psychological thrillers, its own genre
Psychological thriller, yeah.
that I do want to explore on the show for sure.
Mhm.
Absolutely, which we will, but we're not doing that today, are we? We're doing
No, no, no. We're doing a what it called?
aha,
We're doing a
12, 10 minute
short
short
film.
film, literally. What that we just 10 minute short film.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, based on that
Based on
fucking amazing video you showed me
which one?
of the super villain getting shot.
Oh my
Can you
god.
pitch that to the audience?
Huh?
Can you pitch it to the audience?
Oh.
Just so they get a full
Well,
feel
so
of
like
just what the
basically,
fuck.
I don't know. It just kind of starts. The video starts kind of like abruptly. There's two people in the parking lot, and one dude's kind of dressed like an undertaker, and he has like what seems to be a knife, and then another dude has a gun, like a handgun, and he's pointing at the other guy. I'm assuming
He
he's
looks,
warning him not to come
yeah.
any closer, but the dude with the suit is like keeps on walking slowly, seemingly unfazed by a gun. And then so the dude with the gun shoots him, and when he he gets hit, and then I think it all hits him there at once. That oh wow, I just got fucking shot. So he kind of like turns around and like waddles back to his vehicle. It's really funny. It's really like
It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. Because it's just, you have to understand the man in the suit is dressed as a supervillain. He has
It
a
basically
skull
is.
mask on.
Yes, yes.
Like,
There's no it is a skull mask, isn't it? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And now there's music played over it, but in the short film, I was thinking it would be funny if he plays music from a boombox.
Like like on his shoulder, like in the freaking like late 80s.
Hey, maybe that's an idea for sure.
Yeah, I feel that.
But yeah, dude, we're gonna write that.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's the first scene. Well, so it's kind of like how do I put it?
But
It's gonna be more of a short film. So
mhm,
the only thing is, so that's one scene, obviously.
yeah.
I was imagining a scene before discuss, like, because I'm imagining he's with a friend discussing
Mhm.
this, and I'm imagining a scene after. Does that make sense to you?
This yes, no, that makes perfect sense.
Okay, so scene
This
two is
is
where
after
it
the dude
happens.
with the gun or the dude that got shot.
Say it one more time.
The dude with the gun or the dude that got shot.
It's definitely the dude who got shot. That's her main character.
Okay, okay, word.
We're gonna build this fucking character.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, no, scene two. Because the scene I had in my head for I think a very long time.
Really?
So, dude one.
Hmm.
So, normal dude. I'll just call her normal dude and super villain
Hmm.
are in the car.
You're in the car.
They're talking just about the mechanics of all this.
Hmm.
Like, all right, so let me get this straight. You're gonna wear that stupid mask and
Hmm.
not stupid, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's not stupid.
Hmm.
And you're gonna
Questionable.
try and intimidate this guy into giving money. Yep.
Hmm.
And he has a gun. Yep.
Yep.
So if you get shot,
Oh, so this sounds like the scene before.
this is the scene before. This is scene one.
Okay, word.
And I do want to get into the funniest part of the video is
Mm,
because we were debating it. Does supervillain guy, does he, again, is the rationale he's not going to shoot me? That's crazy. He would not shoot me.
mm-hmm.
Or is it, which I do think it is this, if
Yeah.
he shoots me, I can take it like a man.
Oof.
I
Well,
do
it
think
depends
it's
on who he
that,
is as a character.
huh?
Depends on who he, you know what I mean? Is he like kind of like getting, who thinks like getting shot, they'll take it? Like, you know what I mean? So maybe if the guy's like kind of stupid.
Oh, he's definitely stupid. That is no
So
doubt.
because it could be one thing if he's like, oh, he's bluffing, but you know what I mean? I don't know.
That's the thing, and that's why no, I think he really because I don't think anyone's that stupid. No, he's not bluffing.
Mm-hmm.
And the level of aggression, yeah, no, the level of aggression this guy has, you can tell it's like he almost like, yeah, fucking shoot me, I don't care.
Yeah.
It isn't your gun, you're not going to shoot me. It's like, no, you're gonna shoot me, but I'm such a badass that I could just fucking take it.
Word.
And then he finds out he couldn't take
He
it.
couldn't, unfortunately, or very fortunately. Do you think that guy survived?
Dude, I've tried to look. Yeah, he definitely survived.
Huh.
I can't find evidence of that. I tried to Google it.
Did you? Was there any backstory on it?
I'll try again, literally right now. But guy in supervillain costume gets shot.
Mm-hmm.
Villain costume gets shot. Uh, yeah, and nothing comes up.
So yeah, dude. There's gotta be. There's gotta be a backstory.
Like, what's the story though? Like, I gotta. Oh, like I just like, what could it be? I mean, again, that's the fun of it. Is like
Mm-hmm.
we get to write it out. I
Yeah.
guess.
Okay. Guess so. It's up to us.
Yeah, it is up to us basically. So that's scene one. Well, and there we go. And then scene three, logically from that, from what we just presented, it's the after effects of the gunshot.
Mm-hmm.
But now, yeah, now it's more like, do we want that to be the structure, or should we do? Because you could do it. You could do it where the getting shot ends the movie,
Mm-hmm.
or ends a short film. Well, yeah, keep in mind too. If this is a sketch, it literally just is scene one and two, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's like 3 pages basically.
Scene one and two. Scene one and two. Oh, 3 pages each. You mean? You said.
Well, that's the short film version. It's literally,
Mm-hmm.
we just blow this up to 10 pages because right now it's probably a 3 page sketch.
Mm-hmm. Wait, dude. Okay. Have you ever seen those videos where it's just like, or not even a video, there's a subreddit based on it. And it's like it adds more context to memes. You know what I mean?
No, I haven't seen
I
this.
forgot the name of it, but it's basically kind of like what we're doing. It like for example, I'm just gonna make one up, but like so let's just say like there's a scientist and it's like, oh, he's like breeding a bunch of ostriches, and like the assistant scientist comes in, it's like, sir, you can't keep doing this. He's like, I will add the cool gene to one of these ostriches, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. And he like does it. He's like, sir, but we don't know what will happen. He's like, something dope will happen. And then he puts sunglasses on one of them, and then the next thing like the next thing is it cuts to like the ostrich like skiing. You know that vine?
Yeah,
Yeah,
wait, ostrich skiing.
yeah, it's really funny. Watch Vine and turn the audio all the way up. That's like top five Vine for me.
All right, let's pull it up. Okay, ostrich skiing.
Hmm.
Oh, I think we got it.
There's one though where it's like where there's like music, like rap music playing in the background, and it's like blared out.
I think this is it.
Not this one. Oh, maybe it is. Who knows?
Uh,
Type in ostrich skiing like rap music
rap.
or two rap music.
Oh, I got it.
I don't even know. I think it's like from a it's like from it's like a mixture of CGI. It's like a really I don't even know what it was, but And I tell you, me and my friends like started crying when we saw that. Oh my god. It's just so fucking random. It's just like so stupid. And then the thing that makes it really funny is I mean, I don't know, just whatever. But anyways, I only bring that up because there's a subreddit that's kind of like that. It adds like context like right before a GIF or like a like starts. I'll try to find it and send it to you. But what were you saying? I didn't mean
That's
to.
what we're doing here, dude.
Yeah, no, that's exactly why I brought it up.
So yeah, the 3 minute sketch is just that. It's basically, hey dude, is this a good idea? Yeah, it is. Okay. And it gets shot.
Yes.
That's a sketch. But the short film, we need a lot more content. We need 7 more. Again, if you think about it mathematically, we need exactly actually, we need double, actually like 200 more percent of that.
Mm-hmm.
3 pages to 10 pages.
Okay.
So yeah, what do you think of the order? Well, because yeah, there's a few ways. Again, now there's another version where it ends with getting shot, and we
Mhm.
see 9 pages, 9 pages of buildup, basically.
Yes.
That could work.
Wait, so yeah, 9 pages of it. Yeah, no, that actually I think would be better because then it's really just kind of like bang. It all
'Cause it's
really
such a wonderful climax. It's like, do you really want to ruin that after 6 minutes?
yeah, no, exactly. And then after what, you know what I mean? Does he die? Like,
Yeah, it's the punchline.
mhm,
And I know it feels like that just it's almost better if it's at the end of it, not the beginning,
mhm,
not the basically. Because that would be six after page 6. That would the gunshot happens. That's like the end
mhm,
of page 6. All right, cool. So build it. Well, then it's like yeah. That I also just realized that means we're really gonna build this dude's character. Like
mhm.
you've seen one, you meet this
Yeah,
fucking
this obviously
yeah.
not deranged, but maybe deranged. Who knows? Individual. What is this? Well, who's this other guy? What did this other guy do? It could be something over something like really, really petty.
It's
Like he took
definitely well, it could be.
he took a parking space, you know what I mean, of his or whatever. Like people do that. People get mad over stupid shit like that. Like Chris Brown punched Frank Ocean in the face and called him like the F word, like not fuck, like
The other
during
one.
yeah,
Right.
and yeah, so it's like people get dumb or mad over stupid shit like that. Or maybe it's just like maybe that guy just like really is it he's the hat dude just calls him his nemesis. I always think it's funny when like regular people have nemesises. You know what I mean? Have a nemesis.
And this is it.
Huh?
Yeah, this is the nemesis. So you think
It's
it's like
gotta be him. It's just like what a nemesis.
this guy is what? Because it's like what could drive someone to that level of
Exactly. Exactly.
it's my nemesis. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, what do you think? Well, so, what would? Yeah, I guess tell me. Let's find this guy. Who this fucking guy is? Who is he?
Say that again.
Who is this guy? We have 4 minutes left with meeting number one.
Ugh, right.
That's your number. But in 4 minutes, who is this fucking guy?
The dude with the hat and the mask.
You with the hat, the fucking crazy mask. Who is he?
Mm. You know, it'd be even it'd be even funnier if he actually like trained for this for like a couple of years.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like was trying to confront him, and it all because shit really does happen like that. Like it all you do something for so long and like train for something for so. A great example, a sprinter, or like you know what I mean, or like a sprinter like for the 100-meter race, like for during the Olympics, they train like every day, like hours and hours and hours, and then like Usain Bolt's record was like 10, like under 10 seconds. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So for you to like train, that's a good example. You know what I mean? But it could also go the other way. You can fucking train, and then like when right like this happened to me. Fucking for some reason, the only time I ever did track, I tried to try for sprinters because I really didn't want. I don't have any stamina, uh, at all. So I just wanted to do it like really quick. And for some reason, the coach had us go outside in like February, and there was like ice on the track. The first thing I did was slip. The first like before I didn't, you know what I mean? And it all like went away like that. So this is just his version is just like a way worse version. Just like fucking, I don't know.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, dude. And I got stuck with mid distances, which is where they put the kids that are just like, oh, the
Yeah.
fucking quotes. I hated that shit so much. I'm feeling 600 and 800. 200 isn't too bad because it's like 200 is like half the track, you know? But 600 is one lap and then like 1.5 laps, and then 800 is 2 laps. I fucking hated that. Hate it. Terrible. But anyways, that was me. Who is this guy though? This guy, I don't know. I feel like maybe definitely like recluse. You know?
A recluse?
Yes. Did I say it? Yeah, yeah, recluse. Yeah, for sure. Like, I don't know. Maybe he has like one friend, and that one friend is like really trying to be like, dude, I don't know, man. And that's just, and that dude had just had a gun, like a concealed carry. I mean, I guess you can have that like anywhere, but I don't know. It kind of screams Texas to me.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That dude.
Could be Texas.
It's really funny. There's this YouTube channel that I discovered called mm, Cart something. I gotta look it up, but it's basically a dude that like really enforces putting away shopping carts. So when he waits in parking lots to see like who doesn't put their shopping cart away, and he goes skippity boop boop whoop whoop whoop. It's a cart. Like, I'll show you. It's really funny. He has like a baton and everything. He's like, sir, you can't leave your cart there. And he's like, and so a lot of them get like really mad. And he's not really even doing anything wrong. And one dude threatened to fucking shoot him. He's like, I'm fixing to shoot you. So that just made me think of. But
Well, I would
he
end the meeting now.
if oh, I got you. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send it.
Uh,
What were we gonna say?
Real quick, I was just gonna say that if they try to leave, they'll put in the cart back. Then he throws magnets on their car that says like "lazy bones" or whatever, and they get so they're like, "Don't you fucking touch my car!" People, it's like ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. But
Pull it up. We're
I
gonna watch it
yeah, I got you.
when we get back. I'll be right back.
I'm trying to remember the name. Damn, I gotta look it up. It's not.
All right. Be right back. I'll send a new meeting.
That's what it's called.
What's it called?
Cart Narcs.
Heart Narcs.
Yeah, I feel like you get a kick out of it.
All right, let's pull it up.
Yeah.
Heart Narcs. Oh yeah. All right, let's watch. All right, 1 second. It's not to load. One more second.
Show, and Americans unfortunately are facing an epidemic perpetrated by the laziness of their fellow citizens. Was the cart corral too far?
Sorry?
Is the cart corral too far? It's right over there.
Even know that.
Oh.
Always have hard things. I didn't know that.
So maybe it's like
I'll do it next time.
so maybe a translation thing?
Not at all.
You guys don't have that in Australia?
Not from Australia.
What part?
No.
It's yours? It's your cart? Okay. Can I take the cart? I can I have the cart? Take the cart? Oh yeah. This guy, can I take the cart? Can I take the cart? Of course. Oh, thank you. Were you gonna not put it to the cart corral? No. Why not? Because people like to get the cart when it's right next to the car, just like we do. I don't know if that's how this works. That's a clever workaround. But wouldn't people rather have like be able to park safely and not ding up their car? Yeah, it's Mike Kaplan at iHeartMedia.com. But you guys got to admit, this is just laziness, right? No. You think this is helpful?
It's 95 degrees out.
Ah.
I think we should push it back down there,
Or over there.
or conversely, this cart is exactly the cart that I got when I pulled in.
Well, that's certainly helpful on your end. I can appreciate that.
Understanding is exactly how you get people to behave better. Because I actually usually find that if you want somebody to behave better, they usually respond better to something that's positive versus something that's negative. But if this is how you choose
Right.
to
Well,
interact with society, no, there's nothing more to be said.
well, I'd like to hear what your version of what would be a positive version of it.
How about you say, hey, if you're not gonna, have you thought of why don't you put the card down?
Isn't that what I said, basically?
No, you're recording this.
Right.
You're not doing this for a nice reason, sir.
Well, it came from a real place. Like, I'm really annoyed by this.
Then why are you recording this?
So that people can see that there's consequences to their bad behavior.
No, the consequence of just a normal conversation between.
Now I can show other people.
No, a conversation could be between. Why do you need to show other people? If this is the
Maybe
no, sir. If
Let's
this
put
is
it this
the
way,
specific item that you have a problem with, have a conversation with the individual.
maybe there's a young individual who'd be like an impressionable youth
And maybe
who'll see this and say, you know what? I'm not going to do that when I get old.
maybe there are other things that have bigger consequences that you should be focusing on.
Well,
Instead of a cart that had plenty of space, right? And that actually helped an old person who just had cancer surgery.
I'm listening.
You feel like pushing the cart away.
You got to admit, you know that there are car corrals for a reason, right?
Oh, sure there are. Sure.
And, you know, that's
And look at the guy who works
No,
here who
you
gets
just took it
paid
from me.
to pick up all the carts.
So, by the way, you and I are going to go talk to the store manager because right now you're on Gelson's property.
well,
So let's go and talk to the store manager.
I'd rather not do that.
Well, I'd rather not have this conversation in the first place. But if you're going to come and talk to us who you don't even know, we're going to go talk to the store manager.
Well, I don't want to do that.
Well, I do.
I'm going to leave their property then.
But no, that's too late.
It is not. No, it's my feet work. My feet work much like yours do.
I'm sure they do.
See? Going. Now I'm on the sidewalk. Sebastian Davis, Mike Kaplan is what I go by on media.com. Yes. Thank you.
Oh man, what do you think of
Yeah,
that?
dude, there's some that are way worse. You know what I mean? So,
What's the worst one?
if you go on the YouTube channel and just type in like most viewed, there's somewhere like somebody throws a drink at him. You know what I mean?
But
Like,
this close to being on the ground.
yeah.
This gentleman. Not seeing signs. Leaving the cars there actually makes it harder for him to open his own door. Go back to the car corral area. Cars don't go right there. They go back where the cart returns are. There's one over there. See where that guy just came from? Or over there where I just came from over there? I just came from one. I'll show you where it is. I'm with the cart narcs. And like, you're even blocking your own door from opening. You'd think you'd understand how that could block someone else's door from opening, right? You know, we're a highly trained. See, that's not our siren, by the way. That's an ambulance. We're a highly trained organization of narcs.
Mhm.
We'll watch more of this in a few because we're killing time, dude. Who is this fucking guy? So you think
I have no idea. I don't know who that guy is.
No, I'm talking about
Oh,
Ari.
I'm sorry. Yeah. No, so this dude, I don't know.
I'm imagining what if he was like a dork in high school and he's
Mhm.
still a dork. I don't know. Is he a dork? Is he dumb?
Maybe.
Dumb meathead? Who would again he dressed up as a supervillain.
Yes, more or less.
Like what is his day like what is his day-to-day routine, you know? Like, what does he do? Like
Ooh, I don't know. Maybe he's
probably
just, like-
does work at something like a suit, like just a very low minimum wage job. Probably.
Yeah, exactly. Just to get some bread. I don't know. Wouldn't be a far stretch to think he's like a conspiracy theorist,
Conspiracy theorist.
perhaps.
Is he in the crime? I got the vibe it was over a drug deal.
Hmm?
For whatever reason. I mean, I don't know if he even said it or if it's the video said it or something like that, but I got the vibe that it was about a drug deal going on or something.
A drug deal.
Yeah. like over even like weed or something stupid like that.
Mm.
Or like
Yeah, maybe.
off,
Maybe it is actually.
you ripped me off.
Unjustified and brutal invasion of Iraq. I mean, of Ukraine.
Ooh, why are you watching George Bush videos?
Hmm?
Why are you watching George Bush videos?
Dude, that was that one. Did you see that one video where he was talking about unjust invasion of Iraq, and he meant to say
Unjust?
Ukraine?
Yeah. Oh wait, no. Let's pull the video.
I just saw that headline. I was like, no way. But and he said it. It's crazy. But
Unjust invasion of
I think. Wait, what?
invasion of Ukraine. He said it.
Yeah, he did. He literally meant to say Ukraine, but he said Iraq.
Oh, that's
you
new.
see?
Holy shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
This just happened.
It did. It happens recently, I'm pretty sure. But
Oh man, that's a slip up. Oh, look at this photo. Look at this. Look at that photo.
Oh my god. Him and Pootie.
The Pootster.
Pootster.
Wait, but look at the way his teeth are. Putin's teeth are.
Hmm?
Look at that. I just think it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fucking that's a shit-eating grin.
I love how you recognize it was George Bush instantly.
Of course I do. That is an unmistakable voice. Man who talks like this. You know? Anyway, what's funny is I was actually one idea for a movie is exploring the Iraq War.
Can you say that again?
What I know, I've had an idea of exploring the Iraq War in the last year of Bush in power.
Right.
Because there was a whole troop surge, yeah.
Mm.
Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess they it's kind of not really a covered war in media. Like, we haven't had an Apocalypse Now or Platoon or anything like that about it. Or again, the countless World War II movies about it. About World War II, you know?
About World War II.
Countless World War II movies. And with Iraq, it's like Hurt Locker. You know? Afghanistan has Zero Dark 30.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think there's room for more movies about this shit than just 2 movies from the same director.
Yeah. Oh.
Catherine Bigelow, who again, she's one of the few, I guess. I mean, if you're in the Martin Scorsese style complaining about movies, those are big boy movies, I guess. But yeah, no, I wanted to do the troop surge when it was like, all right, we gotta send more troops to Iraq, which is what happened. Yeah, that was an idea. This fucking guy, this guy. I was imagining him being part of a little gang.
Really?
And he's the dumbest one.
He's the dumbest one.
He's a dumb one. Yeah, he's the dumb one.
What kind of gang is that though? Like
the most
warriors?
basic small town, just little shit. Is where you get the weed. I guess what's funny is this is, I guess, there's just some illegal, just
like what?
Huh?
Like what? What do you say?
I mean, I know when weed was illegal, this was a little more tense to be a weed dealer. Now it's not.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's true. So maybe, is that what that is? A weed deal gone wrong?
Something like that. Yeah, something stupid. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, who is this guy?
Maybe. Do you think he like lives with his mom or?
Oh yeah. Was it mom?
That could be a possibility.
Was it mom?
Hmm.
The town dumbass, basically.
The town fool, the village idiot.
Town fool. Maybe he's someone who wants to be infamous.
Infamous.
Yeah,
Perhaps.
it's like, I want to be seen as a badass.
Hmm.
Hmm. The choice of a villain costume is really interesting to me.
The choice of a villain is what?
The costume he was wearing, a villain.
Hmm.
I mean, like, as also I just realized, as usual, maybe he's the antagonist. And we're actually following the guy who shoots him.
Wait, maybe he's an antagonist and he's
And so the guy who shoots him is the antagonist.
Mhm.
The protagonist.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. It's like, I don't know if I want to spend 10 minutes with this fucking guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem very likable.
No, not really.
Whereas this other guy, it's like, oh, it's good, Because it's true. The villain is clearly the aggressor here,
Hmm. No, he really is.
And it's like he's tried this shit before and actually worked, but now it's like, now it doesn't. Yeah, it could be a thriller where it's like he's being chased around town by this fucking guy,
Hmm.
Or
chased around town.
well, not chased around me. It could be a chase.
Where do you think this takes place again? What do you think?
This is this small town America. Just
Small town America.
could be Cortland Manor, could be Warwick, could be
Huh.
wherever. It doesn't matter. Suburbia.
Suburbia. Okay, got you.
But writing. Maybe maybe yeah, it's kind of like, scene one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey fool, where's my money? Fool.
Hey fool, where's my money?
Got it. Sorry.
Mm.
And then again, of course, it builds to the point where it's like, all right, now I got to come after you with my in the full getup.
The full getup. Oh,
this is a man known for stabbing fools.
Oh, you think he speaks like that?
Maybe, I don't know. Could speak like a WWE guy.
Perhaps.
Like, right? Because he does look like a wrestler.
Kind of. He does look like freaking. I gotta look that video up now. He does look like freaking Undertaker type shit. Let's see.
I mean, what if he's a big, fat, 25-year-old dork who becomes a supervillain?
27-year-old dork is super villain.
Yeah.
Maybe does he say that to himself, or is that just kind of like implied?
No, he's like, I want to be a fucking badass.
I
want to be tough.
I want to be tough.
Because there's no other reason why you do that.
I feel like, yeah, he would definitely say that. Like, I want to be
There's
tough.
no reason
He
why.
walks around with like a Bowie knife for some reason.
in a fucking suit and skull mask.
Exactly. I don't know why, but he does it. So
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. I'm also dealing with just again. So, see, fucking tired.
hmm.
I mean, again, the sketch version. I mean, yeah, the sketch was just it's two dudes,
Mhm.
and one of them has a really bad idea.
Yeah.
So they're friends, probably, right?
Mhm.
And this dude has done this before. Um, yeah, maybe friend gets
You know, it'd be kind of funny too.
what?
It's like he made this plan with another guy, and the other guy was like, "Yeah, yeah," and he's like, "Okay, so you wait in a car across the parking lot with a gun facing at him, and then I'll point at you to see if he has a gun. He points it at me. I'll point at you to see that you're on him, and then he'll drop the gun. So that's why he's all confident." And and then I don't know, the dude, like the other dude is like even dumber than the first guy. So he's like, I don't know, he like went to Wendy's or something. He thought he'd make it back in time. He comes back. You know what I mean? So maybe that's where that confidence comes from. But I don't know. That's just a thought I'm really thinking.
Where it's like another guy just didn't show up.
Yeah. The other guy's like, the I don't know, boss.
Yeah, it is that.
That's like one of my favorite like tropes. Like literally it is.
South Park has that with
With the freaking with the woodland creatures, right?
no, with the special ed children.
Oh right. Oh yeah.
That can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about
Oh,
that.
I don't know, boss. Shut up,
This
Mimsy.
is so, this is so funny. I forgot about that.
Oh god, that's actually one of my favorite episodes. Actually,
Yeah, it is really funny.
it's
Isn't that the one where Timmy like fights that guy?
yeah.
That's really funny.
Well, he fights Jimmy.
He fights Jimmy. Timmy fights Jimmy.
Jimmy
Right.
fights Timmy.
Right. I forgot about that.
Timmy.
Timmy. Oh man. Oh goodness.
You know,
Mhm.
I gotta tell you a funny story really briefly.
Yeah.
So I did observe a special ed classes
hmm
in at high school because my one of my classes was a disabled class, introduction to teaching students with disabilities.
Yeah.
And again, South Park has a history of making fun of people, and I don't know it the merits of it because they also treat them like real human beings, so that's interesting,
hmm
which I think is a bit of a win. But again, one could say like, oh, they're very insensitive to people who are disabled. And and I wore a South Park shirt on day one of class. And one of the students who was disabled
Yes.
pointed at me and was like, no.
Really? Damn.
He was like his name was David though, but then he liked South Park and we talked about other stuff, but it was very funny. It was very it's sort of like it's kind of like going to church with a fuck Jesus shirt.
Sure.
Like you're just
An
asking.
upside down cross.
Yeah, even better because that's a little more subtle.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen a fuck Jesus shirt.
Fuck Jesus shirt. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. So that happened.
That's great. All right.
Yeah, the shut up Mimsy, the stupid. Yeah, it could work.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the idea more of like he just really is that confident in himself.
No, I agree.
That's me. It's just a bit funnier.
Maybe he does something where he thinks like it's like bulletproof. You know what I mean? So he gets like a bunch of he puts like a bunch of textbooks like under his.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like I don't know how one textbook is not gonna stop a bullet from like it's gonna slow it down. So maybe he. But he's definitely gonna have to go to the hospital still. He probably broke a rib.
All right. Well, yeah. So what if it's a gang of 3?
Mhm.
That's one way. Got a few different ways of doing this. Another is it's a dumbass gang. Gang of 3. He's the dumbest one.
Mhm.
He becomes a super villain. And it actually works once.
Mhm.
Keeps working. Comes across guy with gun. It no longer works.
Mhm.
It's another way of doing it. I like, yeah. Part of me does. I did want to follow the original idea was
Mm.
following the whole drama between these two people. So yeah, it's a drug deal gone wrong,
Yeah.
and here's what happened. Um, you know,
Mhm.
like we follow just what the fuck happened between these two. But I guess that could be it. Yeah, drug deal
Drug deal. Yeah.
gone wrong.
Gone wrong. Gone wrong.
Normal guy gets in trouble
Mhm.
with the local gang of idiots.
Mhm.
Because technically, what's funny is I was about to say, who would have a gun? That's so illegal. But technically, our guy with the gun is actually completely within his rights, I think.
Yeah. No, cause he is. Cause the dude's coming at him with a knife, like walking slowly.
Is
Told him.
I wonder, even in New York state law, if that's manslaughter or not.
I don't know. I genuinely do not
I
know.
know Florida, like a lot of the southern
The
states.
stand your ground law.
Yeah.
It's different.
Whereas here, it's still like, I don't know. It's a handgun. It's not like an AK-47.
Exactly. Or AR-15.
You know. Yeah, it's just more concealed carry permit.
Exactly.
You know, as long as you're registered gun owner.
Mhm.
Which, if you really think about it, that is pretty funny and dark and weird. That we just have guns. Because as a kid, I guess I thought I actually, when I was younger, I was. I'm talking high school, by the
Mhm.
way. Yeah, pro gun, cool. Again, because I was 16. But as I get older, it's like real, like, why would you have a society where you just have a gun?
I don't know.
You know,
Some
I
people.
get that. So I get the freedom thing. I really do.
Mhm.
But gun is a weapon of murder. You
Hey
know.
man, they're gonna come right back at you saying people guns don't kill people, people kill people. So
But like, all right, like a knife
that's
can be
lit.
used to cut food, and a car can be used to drive. Guns just meant to kill.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's all it is. Well, it's meant to defend. Well, it's but it implies a society where you have to defend yourself,
Yeah, exactly.
which is interesting. I mean, I look, that's actually a big debate too, which is getting my own work that I've been doing the past week, but I'm not doing schoolwork.
Mhm.
Is just basically, if you really want to boil down the conservative and liberal argument in America, or left wing,
Yeah.
right wing people are just more cynical.
Mhm.
People are not. Where it's like, yeah, you need a gun because the world's fucked up and you need to defend it yourself. And a left wing person disagree with that because it's like, well, it's not fucked up.
Mhm.
That's an untrue assumption. Why would you need a gun in a peaceful world?
Exactly. Well, that
And
is,
the right wing person goes, well, it's not a peaceful world. It's a shitty
yeah.
world, and I need a gun to defend it.
Yeah, exactly.
So
No, but you don't need a fucking like high it's like a high caliber machine gun that can like fire like several rounds. I mean, I think there's even several rounds in like a short amount of time, and they're like, oh no, it's not like there's a semi-automatic and then automatic, and it's like, oh, we're not allowed to have automatic. And like, I think it doesn't like the higher the caliber, just like and I feel like just like obviously the more damage is going to be like inflicted. So it's like, and the fact that it's not semi-automatic, so that still you can like shoot, you can get off a lot of rounds in a little bit. So Little bit of
Well,
time.
obviously, we're also having the spade again in the country because of the Buffalo events.
Yes.
I was wondering because I figured it was going to come up, especially because we were supposed to do this Sunday,
hmm
just right after it happened, but it's still relevant.
hmm
I thought that was the top because tops. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah, no, I
tops.
thought the top's like near Buffalo State.
It wasn't, right?
No, I looked at it. I don't think it was.
No, I don't think
Actually, no, it definitely wasn't because it just didn't look like it when I saw it.
So I
So
know I know that neighborhood's also, I think, black majority. That
it
neighborhood.
is. Yeah, I could have gone to that one. You know, which is like nuts. It's literally insane to think
I
about.
could have been. That was a dude. I actually did. I would do tops run. Well, I think was that during the day.
Yeah, it was middle of the day.
I could have been there if it was
Yeah,
at tops. I've done stuff. I would do it like once a month. I'd get fucking like cookies or whatever,
mm-hmm.
and it was like
Seriously,
a 15-minute
people go to
walk.
run place, they're on time. That's literally it. I mean, it, it's actually worse than that because wrong place at the wrong time is if like you're like standing on a street next to like these gang pingers and somebody comes by and like does a drive by and you get hit. That's like wrong place, wrong time. These people are just like minding their own business in a supermarket, you know. So I don't know, man.
I think he used a handgun too. It wasn't an assault weapon.
No, it wasn't. I saw
What?
the live. I saw like
Was
bits
it
of it.
assault weapon?
Yes,
Oh well, see, there you go. Fuck.
like 100%. So
But the Virginia Tech was handgun.
yeah, it was.
That was a handgun. 32 kids killed.
That's nuts. He had two though, right?
Yeah, but still, it's like those are technically legal.
That's true. That is true. That's true.
That's where it's like it really because there was an assault weapon ban. That's been a discussed topic over the decades under
Mhm.
Clinton. But even a handgun, it's like what I don't know. I get because I gotta get the freedom thing. I get like they're gonna take our guns.
Mhm.
They're gonna take our guns. I get it, dude. I get it. It's America. But again, just think of that, like just having a guy have a gun. Because you never know. It's like, why would you never know? Like, why not live in a
Why not
world where you
know?
don't need to? I know, no one's gonna come in my. Yeah, but the world's a terrible place. It's like, okay, so I think in the future, because again, fucking say it on there. The family I cut off
Mhm. Hmm.
is that cynical. It's like, the world's a terrible place, and it's like, well, I don't think it is. So
Mhm.
we
That's fair.
don't. I don't. That's the funny thing about family too. It's like I think I am more like with someone who is not family, is just a friend. It's like, yeah, you have a different worldview, but family is like, I think there is a bit of an expectation that we have the same values.
Mhm.
I think that's pretty fair. It's like, yeah, if it's like a family friend or a friend or acquaintance, it's like, yeah, we don't need that the same fucking values. That's fine.
Mhm.
But like family, it's like, well, we're like, yeah, I kind of think there should be some, not by force, but there's just it's more natural that way. It's like, yeah, we agree on which is it's a big thing. It's like the
It
world.
is, but then I feel like all that shit that went to shit. Like a big thing that questioned that was like in 2016, like after the election and stuff like that. Like I remember that was crazy. Like Thanksgiving, some people aren't even showing up to Thanksgiving because they can't like, be in the same room with their family members after, So
I mean, the attraction of me doing the play, or it was gonna actually be a novel at first, but the play I told you about the pitch is just a Staten Island man.
mhm.
The dude grows up in Staten Island from age 14 to 45 or 40, 14 to 49.
Where was he before then?
This is my father.
Oh, okay. Word,
Yeah,
word.
this is just literally, but yeah, no, he grew up in Staten Island his whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because he actually was in Canada, but again, that would be adapted to that because you don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
Born and raised in Staten Island, and just was never close with the family, never agreed with them totally, and just you watch these people go totally far right.
Yeah.
That's just because it is a story of the country, so it's weird that it's playing out in my own personal life. Because
Mm-hmm.
that was the thing. It's like I can't even be in the same room with someone who voted for grab him by the pussy. You know,
Trumpster.
dude, I fucking saw a meme with even a family friend shared, and it was basically you voted for the other guy, you voted for one guy because you hated the other guy.
Mhm,
Now the guy you voted in is terrible, like the other guy said he would.
mhm,
And I felt like commenting, yeah, I too miss the days where the president called people losers.
hmm,
That was fun.
mhm, mhm. That's true. You should have.
Well, again, it's a family friend though, and I do like her.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Older person.
Yeah.
But with family, it's like, no, we gotta. There's certain things we gotta see eye to eye on. It's like, yeah, the world is not a terrible place.
Mhm,
Because that's sort of where the Trump worldview is. It's like, world's a terrible place, and you need someone strong who can fight it.
mhm.
And someone strong is, yeah, someone who says lose, like, calls people losers, and Mexicans are, they're
Rapists and
fun.
drug
Some of them are
dealers
cool.
and
Some of them gotta go.
and
A lot of them gotta go. Build a big wall. It's like,
Mhm,
yeah, you need that because the world's a terrible place, and you need to be strong in the face of
mhm.
that. And it's like, yeah, I think that's fundamentally. That said, guy is a gun. This guy, I realized, like, yeah, he's been in his rights to shoot this fucking let's get way back right on topic. Yeah,
Mhm,
it fucking, shoots the guy.
Hmm.
He's been in his rights to do that, so he doesn't have to be like a crazy guy.
mhm.
He just be a normal dude, but it's like, yeah, there's something about him having a gun though. It's like, I don't know. It does say something about his character,
Mhm.
right? Like, I don't
No,
know.
I think it
I
does.
don't.
I think it does.
I don't have a gun. You don't have a gun. I don't know anyone who has a gun our age.
Mhm,
So it does feel like a weird like break. Because it's like, because what it means is I assume that this guy is involved in some form of criminality. If he has a
I
gun.
don't know, but some people just fucking like having their guns.
Yeah, it does depend on where it takes place.
Mhm,
Maybe, oh, well, what if his dad's a fucking cop?
mhm. Because
What if his dad's a cop and he has a gun?
Yeah, there we go.
Thanks, his dad.
And he took his dad's cops. He took his dad's gun.
Well, because he's going up against a fucking crazy dude who's gonna stab him.
That's true.
That's why.
That's a good point. Just charging a weapon is nuts.
Yeah, so I guess it feels like more like the guy with the gun's the main character dealing with this crazy guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's sending him videos like, "Hey,
Oh.
it's me again. If you don't
Mhm.
the Undertaker will
The
come."
Undertaker.
Yeah, it's just this total dork who he doesn't
Mhm.
take seriously until the last minute.
Hmm.
Dealing with this total dork
Mhm.
who is the Undertaker. Yeah, I guess who's the Weed Connect, right? Yeah, the fix. What do they call it? The plug?
Plug.
The
If
town.
you're talking about a drug dealer?
Yeah, the town
Yeah,
plug.
the plug. Yeah. Fix. Fix is like when somebody can get I need to get my fix of whatever. Some people say that about coffee.
I still need to have my coffee. Though it's funny, it doesn't really wake me up anymore. I think I got a tolerance to it.
Mm. But
Uh,
you think do you think you can quit cold turkey?
oh yeah, well maybe I've been drinking coffee almost every day the past year.
Mm.
I
Mm.
don't know what would I feel like but I don't feel the addiction. I don't know.
Mm.
I just don't feel it. Actually, I'll just end the meeting now and just send another one, just because we're at a good place to. Because I think I figured. I think it has to be.
Mm-hmm.
I think it has to be this guy's the main character.
Okay, well.
All right. So I think we cracked it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So main character is guy with the gun.
Guy with the gun, yeah.
Starts off just
Mm.
weed. There's a new weed dealer in town. It's this
Ooh,
clown.
that's actually really funny. They're just like, it's like they find it's a turf war, and it's like, yo, I'll meet you in this parking lot. We can talk about it. I'm like, man, man,
Like basically
yeah. Mhm.
talk about it. Oh, you think it's a rivalry thing?
Yeah, it's a turf war.
Okay, talk
And it's like
about it.
it's all about high school. They're like, oh, well, don't this street, this is where the high school is, so this is my turf. And I was like, no, they're just like talking about selling weed to high school kids.
That's actually even better.
Yeah, they're both kind of losers.
There's a
Mm.
new sheriff in town. He's
Hmm.
dealing to the kids, and in the distance, he sees this clown. He's just like, who the fuck is
Who
this?
is this guy? Like, who is this
It's
dude?
actually, I like that. I gotta say, I like that better than my idea, because my idea is literally just this guy is just a dude who gets weed,
Hmm.
and it's just there's a new weed dealer and he has to deal with him. He likes weed, so fuck it.
Hmm.
I actually kind of like that better though. He's dealing with weeds. He sees this clown, walks over. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm looking something up. I'm looking up
Yeah, I'm in character. What the fuck are you doing? Like, just imagine him walking up to the car, like just like with the like, and he
This is
snaps in
my
the door. Huh?
So imagine it's like, I got you for 3 minutes.
He talks in that voice. Yes.
You ain't going nowhere.
Like, hi. What are you doing?
This is kind of weird.
It's only weird if you make it weird. Listen,
Hmm.
it's my territory now. Oh, okay. And he
Oh.
walks away.
Huh.
Uh,
Wait, don't walk away from me. That'd be funny if he's like, get out of here, and he starts to go. He's like, wait, don't go away from me. Don't walk away from me. I still got stuff to talk to you about.
all right, so that's scene one,
Hmm.
the beginning of the beef. Scene two.
Mm.
The beef continues. Our guy doesn't stop dealing drugs, and he gets a threat and stuff. Next time I see you, you get stabbed.
Hmm.
Now I'm wondering, we technically could show both sides of the story too.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, we
know,
could.
that might make it too long, but I don't. I kind of want. I just
It
really
could.
like, huh?
No, it might make it a bit long.
I just really like that scene where he's with his normal friend and he's like, "Dude, what are you doing?"
Hmm.
I'm really attached to that. Mm, but hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, I don't know. Like,
What?
no, no, it might be. No, 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 no. I was gonna say like, no, it might be worth a bit. Like, what do you think?
What?
I'm trying to think. Like, I'm trying to think of like the other guy. Like, you said it. Maybe his dad's a cop.
Yeah, so his dad's a cop, needs the gun. But now that he's a drug dealer, it might make sense that he has a gun.
Okay. Yeah. No. Exactly. Exactly.
Might make even a little sense.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, especially like if it's I'm no expert, but I imagine if it's Texas or Florida or something like that, a gun just might be just a bit more normal, you know.
Yeah. No. A little.
And I'm
Yeah.
showing more of my East Coast urban sensibility, where it's like I don't know anyone with a gun.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Huh? Now you never know. Some people might have one.
No, I guess no one I know.
Yeah, exactly.
No, even adults I know don't have guns.
Yeah. Do I know anyone? Actually, I think I know. Probably some kids that I went to school with probably have some.
Right. My father's my father's never gun.
Yeah, it was mine. My dad had the opportunity to get one because he worked at the Supreme Court, but he's like, I don't need that.
He works at the
He worked at the Supreme Court.
which Supreme Court?
The Supreme Court, civil court in like Lower Manhattan, the Civic Center. Yeah,
New York State or
New York State.
wait, I thought they'd be based in Albany.
No, not New York State. New York City. Sorry,
New York City Supreme
but it
Court.
is a New York State like thing,
Right.
obviously. I suppose.
Well, I don't know. It could be, it's city law or state law.
Exactly. No, it's literally around there. It's around the Civic Center
Right.
in Lower Manhattan. They actually filmed Spider-Man, like that one scene, Spider-Man 3, where he's like, there's like the parade for him, and I got to see the set. My dad took me
To
to see the set. I wasn't in the thing. For some reason, I didn't want to go. I don't know why. I really have no idea why. But I was like, I don't want to go into the city for some reason, but I should have, because that would have been awesome.
You didn't go see the set of Spider-Man 3?
I did. I saw it, but like I didn't go when they were filming. They're like, "Yeah, did you want to come in?" Like when they're filming, apparently it's fine to go, and maybe you can be in the background and stuff.
You be an extra, yeah.
I don't know why I didn't do that. Big mistake.
What, stage fright maybe?
I don't know. Possibly.
Oh, it's very out of character for you.
Very un-American. Yeah, it was. That was me at my most un-American phase in my life.
No, I out of character, not
Oh, I thought you
American.
said un-American. That's why I was like, yeah.
Oh, dude, that's
Out
been
of
a
character. It
bit.
does sound out of character, I suppose. But
That
maybe,
was
you know.
No,
That too, that
so
too.
more of my characters have been showing up, and there are new characters. If you know, there was Channing. There was
Oh my god.
there's a new one.
Mm-hmm.
No, because a few weeks ago my class was talking about Karl Marx, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Yeah, you think you're not supposed to talk about Karl Marx and
Oh my god.
America?" So
Mm-hmm.
no, an American is on my mind. Like that was funny to me.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Mhm.
we think that in America, we think that America is a land of opportunity. Karl Marx saw it as a land of shit. It's a land of shit. That's the legacy of Karl Marx. Real land of opportunity,
Oh man.
and father and liberty. And Karl
Mhm.
Marx, basically, what he did was he took a pants down, laid a nice fat log on the
Oh
world.
my god.
Communist crap, literally crap. He crapped on the world with his crap. But yeah, not an un-American. I meant out of character. All right, so he has gun astrally.
Mm-hmm.
He has gun. All right, so scene 1, scene 2, scene 3. All right, we've arrived at the part I hate about writing. It's naming characters.
Oh man.
What are the characters' names?
Well, the dude with the gun should probably have something normal, but the other guy should really only be known as something stupid.
The Undertaker.
Yeah, okay. It honestly works.
Huh?
Said it honestly works.
Okay, and how about I don't know why Victor popped in my head.
Victor. That works. Victor.
Victor and the Undertaker.
Mm-hmm.
That could be the title. Victor and the Undertaker.
That could be the title.
All right. Victor and the Undertaker meet. Victor doesn't stop dealing drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Victor must fight off the Undertaker. Oh man.
Mhm.
Mm. Mm, 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 mm. All right, I guess we got the scene 1, scene 2, scene 3.
Mm.
This is the part where we write more.
Mhm.
I don't want to write. I don't want to write. I hate writing. What are you watching?
Hmm.
What is
No,
it?
I was just back and I forgot to turn off the. It was I was watching a tennis video when I opened up the what's it called? When I opened up Chrome to look something up, that was it just you never do that and it immediately plays.
On
That
YouTube
happens with Hulu for me a lot.
or what? You open up the app and it just starts fucking playing.
Yes, for Hulu it always happens, and sometimes with YouTube, I'm like, where's that coming from? I heard that too. I was like, yeah,
It does that.
hmm,
I think it does that.
it really does. It really, really does. You were saying what exactly though?
I don't want to write it.
Hmm.
I don't want to write anymore.
I feel you. He's like, no, the worst part is the names. I feel you.
Well, yeah, now the second worst part is actually filling the stuff out where it's like you get the characters talking and it's like,
Hmm.
which is it'd be fun, but my brain doesn't work.
I feel you.
My brain's being
Need a break. Yeah, I meant you, I guess. Maybe we should
well,
end it because I should probably start to get ready for work and stuff like
you
that.
want to end early?
Right? All right, because
Would make if you want to start getting ready. What do you think?
I think that might have to be the case.
Yeah, it sounds well. Yeah, tell us. Yeah, actually worked. Yeah, this will be our shortest episode, which is kind of cool though.
Yeah, sure. But I do like what we came up with so far, and I like that idea actually because it's really funny the fact that no, it's cool that it just kind of shows like I'm gonna find that subreddit for you. It kind of shows like what you can like piece together just from like seeing one thing. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And immediately just being like, because I don't know, I think that shit is hilarious. This is a really good idea for a short film, if I'm being honest. Because it's just like I don't know. It's just so, and I'm a sucker for like small town debauchery. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
what
fucking.
is it? I mean,
I
I
don't know what it is. I mean, maybe it's just the fact that you know, well, you Staten Island, but you were in Warwick for a little bit. You know what I mean? You fucking get it. You worked at a supermarket for a second, right? Over in
yeah,
Warwick. You fucking get it. It's just like I don't know,
there's
man.
nothing going on. So
There's
it's
nothing
like,
going on, and then so everything that is like happening is just oh, I guess that's the focus. I think it's really funny. Uh, um, like when the thing that I did for my film minor, I just like when I was like pitching it, I was like, I don't know, I really just enjoy like the shit, just the stupid like hanging out in the Walmart parking lot, small town debauchery.
this is yes. Talk more. That this was the one that what is this now?
Oh, it was just the film I did for the film minor, and it was
Which
just
is
about
what? Tell us about it because I know what you're
well,
talking about, but tell us about it. Tell the audience.
sure. So it's basically about three kids. They're all trying to go to this party, but they have to, their parents are strict. So one of the kids devises a plan to get to this party, and they all have to like sneakily like sneak out of the house, and hilarity ensues. I don't know, you know what I mean? Just like that's when the story kind of kicks off. So I bring that up just because like I don't know, stupid
No, it's
small
the
town
same
debauchery.
genre.
Hmm?
No, it's the same thing. It's the same genre. Yeah,
Exactly.
there's some about it that just is very appealing. Small town debauchery,
Hmm.
like
I
the
don't know what it
Coen
is.
Brothers kind of do it. Like, well, technically Fargo is that,
Wait, who?
like to the letter, basically.
Hmm.
I'm actually just waiting. Yeah, by the way, just really quick, I'm just waiting for the last meeting to convert. It's at 92%.
The last one?
The last meeting's converting still. It's at 93%.
At 93%.
So like 2 more minutes and we should be good to go. Because I don't know what happens if I end this meeting. I don't think anything bad would happen. We've never done it before.
Hmm.
Uh, but I'm trying to think what else to talk about before we conclude. Uh, maybe 5%.
Say that again?
How would you submitted something else actually? How did that go? You submitted another short film to Luis.
Not yet. I didn't. I need to. I'm trying to, but I need to like finish writing it. I need to like rework it, reimagine it a little bit so it makes sense in a shorter form.
What would
Because
you change about it?
just like the dynamic between, or not the dynamic, but just like how the story starts a little bit, and like how, because basically it's about this when um these two kids, like they're brothers, and one of the younger brother accidentally shoots the family dog, I think, and so they try to cover it up, and it just kind of like goes to shit. And it's originally a play, but then I like reimagined it as like a screenplay to be on screen, and so I made it shorter, and I wanted to try to submit it to this one thing. So I still need to do that, but I've been I kind of, I don't know, doing a lot. So
What
I will
inspired
have
it?
to.
What inspired it?
It was a prompt from playwriting one, like my first ever like writing class, and that is actually one of my favorite classes I took because I love that professor who now writes for Succession. So
She's still with that show?
yeah, she's with that show. She writes for other shows now. She like has plays that she like. So she's doing great.
That's
She's awesome.
amazing.
Very inspiring.
When you're, I guess, last question before we depart,
Mhm.
like, well, it's a writing prompt, but what brought it to that?
Oh, good question. I really couldn't think of anything. And then I was just like,
Kid gets shot.
I was like
Dog.
pacing in my room and like I don't know, it just kind of came out of nowhere. Like, oh, we got money. Like I
And
was
what
like,
kept
oh,
you?
because I was like, oh, like a murder, but like I don't know, I wanted something lighter hearted, so I'm like, oh, somebody
Well,
accidentally
yeah, it's a
killed.
film noir. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
murder. That's
exactly.
that's
But
the world of.
a more light-hearted, version of it.
I
So
mean, Joel Cohen says even Macbeth is like an early version of what noir is.
yeah,
Uh,
Macbeth.
yeah, well, it's the murder of the king.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
There's a way to do that where it's especially because as is, I see where he's going. I mean, he's right. He's
Mm-hmm.
100% right, but I do see Macbeth as more of a. Well, it's the same reason why it's to me it's an epic. It's an epic
Mm-hmm.
drama, but so is Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad's both. It's an epic drama and
Mm-hmm.
it's film noir. It's both. But it is also an epic drama just an epic. Actually, I'd say it's an epic.
Mm-hmm. Epic.
Don't even need to add the word trauma to it, just because I don't know. It's just there's a scale to it that's just to me very important. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, this is the fucking king now, and he's gonna ruin the kingdom. Like there's something just timeless about that, and
Mm-hmm.
um, you know, it's definitely by the way, it's the easiest of the tragedies to get from Shakespeare. By the way, like there's a reason kids do it in like I was doing that in sixth grade.
Sixth grade, yeah.
Grade, yeah, sixth and 10th grade was Macbeth because like Hamlet, like that probably doesn't translate to a young audience. King Lear, no.
No, Othello.
So the history plays, no. That's a no. But Macbeth does. It's pretty simple. But
Mm.
yeah, no, and it's yeah, that's because a lot of like that, Lucifer, and the one, and even this reminds me of like a Coen Brothers thing.
Oh, that's fun, dude. I love, Coen, but real fast. You know what Coen Brothers movie I really enjoy?
What?
A Serious Man.
Oh, you really like because
That
that's
movie.
actually one of their serious ones,
I
technically.
know, but it's so funny at the same time. Actually, it's not even so funny, but I just really like again, it's slice of life, like kind of like day by day, but this dude had such bad luck, and I don't know, it's like everything
Right.
was like going wrong. I don't know.
Exactly.
Really good. Really good story.
It's
Love
a
that
yeah,
movie.
it's a version of I think the Book of Job
Mm-hmm.
from Old Testament.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think it's Book of Job.
But no, he's trying to get tenure and stuff. But
Yeah. Shabbat.
hmm,
I'll read about this. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, because the Coens, like, they're
just
they're one of the most successful filmmakers of our generation. So,
hmm, you should
or at
watch
least,
it, man.
well,
That's
huh?
what I'd say. That's how
I've been meaning to. I've been getting, well, a friend that you met once, Garrett, who met Leo last year. He's a huge Coen Brothers fan, and at some point, hopefully, can get him on the program
Mm-hmm.
to we're gonna write a Coen movie together based on Reagan,
Based on
loosely.
Reagan.
Yeah, because basically the log line is so far it's a con man cons town.
Hmm.
Like a small time con man cons an entire small town.
Mm-hmm.
Basically. Because that's kind of what Reagan was. That's one interpretation of Reagan. It's just basically
Oh, it'll trickle down.
huh?
I said, oh, it'll trickle down.
We say what do you
It'll
say?
trickle down.
Trickle yeah, it'll trickle. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So telling that same story, like the Book of Job or whatever, or Big Beth, just bringing it down, way down to what version of it is. It's like, yeah, dude just totally enriches him and his friends at the expense of small town America, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, to
Where?
me it feels very Coen Brothersy because it's like, yeah, there's something about Reagan where it's like the American, because it's the Americana thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like, hey, I'm folksy and charming, and but there's like a sinister undercurrent to it,
Mm-hmm.
which is again distinctly American and distinctly Coen Brothers. But last question is, when you were writing that, what kept you going to finish it? Just the whole deadline thing, like, oh, I have to actually.
Yeah, no, basically the whole
Funny how
deadline thing. But then
motivating
I
it
kind
is.
of, I kind of just like kept on going with it because I was like, oh, I really like, yeah, I really liked writing it. So
So you did enjoy the process more than just the deadline. Oh, this is actually a rewarding, fun thing.
yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
That's all.
Yeah, I guess we might, again. This might be. I'll say this too. This is also the last thing. Then you'll get ready.
What's
I
up?
think a lot of the ideas we've been working on, we can return to later on as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think it'd be smart to write a sketch version of this first, just to really just because it'd be nice to write actual dialogue in the show too. That's really what I wanted to get at.
Yeah.
That'd be because that is what at least screenwriting is. It's dialogue.
No, I think so
Dialogue.
too.
So that might be, there's. I do want to do a Dr. Dope sketch for you.
A Doctor what?
Dr. Dope. We talked about Dr. Dope.
Oh yeah, right.
Just,
be
I do see that as that could be a reoccurring bit. It's just like
Doctor.
Dr. Dope in another context. Just Dr. Dope doing
Mhm.
this. Dr. Dope doing
Mhm.
as a sketch. We're at the end. Jared's gonna go to work. I'm probably gonna lay down and I should go to work. I should be working too, but I'm a little tired, so I might
Why not? Might take a nap. Who knows?
maybe not. Yeah. Thank you for joining as always, Jared. Boop,
Absolutely.
boop, boop,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Boom, boom.
I'm gonna end the recording and then we'll go there. So peace
Peace
out, audience,
right.
and boom.